Greetings, everyone. Come on in this living room, honey. We have a show for you tonight. Now, I know you might think you're at the wrong place at the wrong time, but you're not. I know you don't see that wine decanter, and that's because we're not drinking tonight. We are doing a sober show because I have two guests who were once on substance abuse. They're going to tell their story, and out of respect, we're just going to have some water tonight. Okay, so joining me today is Floyd Spencer and also Cheryl Hunt. They're two amazing people willing to share their story in efforts to help someone else. Shall we get right into it?
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. Thanks for having me.
Hey, guess what? How was dinner tonight?
Wonderful. Awesome. Wonderful.
We had a really soulful soul food vegan dinner tonight, right?
We certainly did.
I am so honored to have you guys here. You're doing something very brave today. Most people don't like to share their story, especially if it is one that's not, favorable. So I commend both of you for being very, very brave for sharing your story today. So, Floyd, we're going to start with you.
Alrighty.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Floyd Spencer Jr. out of Memphis, Tennessee. I'm a mama's boy. I came to Chicago following my mother in 73, and I've been here ever since. I've been in the fast lane, I've been known as a ladies' man, a money acceptor.
Oh wow! That AKA he's being very modest right now. But AKA, wasn't you a pimp?
Yes.
And a drug dealer, right?
Right.
Wow! Can you believe this nice man? Looking at him today, he is just so amazing. But he's going to tell us about his days of being a pimp and a drug dealer. So basically, a hustler.
Right.
How was your hustle game? Tell us about it.
Well, when I was 14 years old, I got chose by a 26-year-old prostitute, and I've been in the game up until I said by around 45 years.
Okay, now what do you mean you got chose by a 20-year-old prostitute and you were 14?
26.
She was 26 and you were 14.
Right.
And what does it mean to get chosen? What do you mean she chose you? She wanted you to be her pimp? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, well, she wanted me to be her man, and
oh, okay.
And she paid me for the experience, her and I was close for 7 years, and then I also sang, so in the process of that, after that 7-year reign, I had done a recording with Stax Recording Studio, and I wrote a pimp song called "Take This Woman Off the Corner. She can be yours if you want her."
Did you sing it?
Yes.
You want to sing a little bit for us? You remember it?
All you people out there who think you cool, let me tell you ain't got nobody fool. There are women out there who hate to be hurt. There's some men out there who treating them like dirt. You better take her off. Say it again. You better take her off. Take this woman off the corner, brother. She can be yours if you want her. Take this woman off the corner, brother. She can be yours if you want her. I don't feel we should use one another. We ought to be like sisters and brothers. You better take her off. Say it again. You better take her off. I saw a guy I thought was very cool. He wasn't just an ordinary dude. The people said his name was Iceberg Slim. They said the fellas today are trying to imitate him. You better take her off. Women admired him by the way he walked. He had a cool conversation when he talked. I heard him say, take this woman off the corner, brother. She can be yours if you want her. Take this woman off the corner, brother. She can be yours if you want her. Everybody's son is trying to play somebody's daughter, saying, take this woman to the corner, study giving orders. Listen.
Well, oh my God. Now, I totally wasn't expecting all of that. What a pleasant surprise.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, I wrote that song when I was 18 years old.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
okay. Wow, so talented. So now I understand why a 26-year-old wanted to date you, because she's probably thinking that you're not even 14.
Right. She didn't. She thought I was 20, but
Now why? Did you look older?
Yeah,
Did you dress
the way I
older?
dressed. I always dressed. I always been a dresser, you know. I always had a thing about it's no telling when a man's sweet smelling. So I keep myself in order like that, you know.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So during your pimp days, she was your first prostitute. How many did you end up having overall? How many women did you manage? And what were the races?
Well, in the beginning it was blacks. Then when I was 29 years old, I got chosen by a Puerto Rican chick, and then I had I had the United Nations really, and so, but I choose at the end of my career, I was affiliated with white chicks because they they get more money and then they give you less trouble. You know, the black chicks, a lot of them, they would come into your world to try to break you, you know, lot of static, and I didn't like that, you know, I didn't like that. So I kind of got away from black chicks when I was around, I guess, 26, 27. But in the game, I got away from them in the game. But when I wanted to be with a woman for some good loving, I always chose a black chick because like I said, I've had the United Nations, German, Italian, I've had a Filipino. I never had a woman like a black woman. The black woman is the best.
Okay, and these women that you're saying...
Other than, they're the best as far as company, you know, but as far as all that back talk and what they ain't gonna do.
What you talking about,
What I'm not gonna do, I couldn't deal with that.
You couldn't deal with it, okay. I get it. Cheryl, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. My name is Cheryl Hunt. 53, just this month actually.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Mother of two, a daughter and a son. They survived the addiction. They survived and doing very well, both of them. Right now I do paralegal work. I'm a poet, writer. Always been a spoken word, just didn't know what the term was at the time, but I have a label now, so I'm a spoken word artist.
Yes.
And I love to cook. I don't have formal training, but I can get down, girl.
Okay. Well, now that you're newly vegan, you'll have to cook me a vegan meal.
Yes, I'm working on it.
And I'm your cousin, so you can't run or you can't hide. I know your family.
Yes.
I know your family. So, Floyd, take us to, first of all, how long were you a pimp again? I don't know if I've asked you that.
45 years. 45
years. How did you and why did you retire?
Well, I fell in love. My wife and I met this beautiful lady when I come out of penitentiary. I did 18 months in prison, and I was 22 years old and fell in love with this 19-year-old black beautiful lady, and we are still married today. You know, but like when I told her, I said, listen, I said, I'm in the game, but I don't want to pimp on you, but I just want you to know that's my job. That's what I do. That's how I make my living. And she accepted that, and she appreciated the fact that I told her
that you shared it with her.
Yeah,
was pimping very lucrative for you?
Very, very. I mean,
can you break it down? What would you, if it's not too personal?
It's like.
How was your financial breakdown?
Well, it was wonderful, you know, like, it was a thing like, I never count money in front of a lady, you know. When she give me money, I always put it in the glove compartment, I put it in my pocket. But as soon as they leave,
You count, okay? I'm like, because I was gonna say, how you know they didn't cheat?
yeah, I'm counting my money. But you know, it's a thing like, I never gave no woman no quota, you know. It was like if I see a woman 3-4 times a day, every time I see her, I got paid, you know. Whatever she had made, I got paid. So if it was $50, I would never come back on her with it, you know. It was just $50 to the good. But
Was that the lowest or highest you've made per transaction?
I used to get, I have gotten as much as 10,000 a day.
From multiple women?
At the end, at one point I wanted as many women as I could have, but I had it up to 11.
Okay.
Okay, and so if you got 11 women giving you 500, 1,500 a day.
Okay, I get
you
it.
know,
Yeah, it could be pretty lucrative.
Right.
So how did you get out of the game of pimping?
Well, I
You met the lady.
I became a drug addict. You know.
Were you a drug dealer before you became a drug addict?
Right, I was a drug dealer.
So you go from pimping, that career ended, and then you became a drug dealer.
Well, when I was a drug dealer, I was still pimping, you know, but when I became a drug addict, I was so busy trying to get the drugs and trying to stay full of the drugs, I used to send my brothers to go pick my money up, you know.
Okay.
And I lost a couple of chicks behind that too, you know, because I wasn't never available. They was paying me and I was out of pocket, you know, getting high. And that was one thing I was never proud of, you know, and I used to hide out. I didn't want to see nobody. I didn't want nobody to see me hide like that, especially my women, you know. So they got kind of fed up.
How long were you a drug dealer? You were that before you were a drug addict. How long were you a drug dealer?
Well, I was a drug dealer maybe 4 years.
4 years. 4 years. And how soon after you became a drug dealer did you become an addict? And what were you, what was your abuse of substance?
Well, the thing is, when I became a drug dealer, I was getting so much money off of drugs, and they wasn't giving me no back talk. You know, women give you back talk. The drugs get you paid, and then I was making so much money. I said, well, wow. Why is these people wanting me money and stuff and putting their life on the line like that? You know, I said, this stuff, I got to go. So I got me 2 or 3 chicks and I went to the hotel and I got strung out.
So you're saying your question was your customers were coming, giving you basically their life savings.
Right.
And when you saw that inspired you to try what you had because they were so strung out and you wanted to know, well, what is this? What was your drug of choice at that time?
At the time it was cocaine and then it became heroin. I took 3 chicks to the hotel. We took an ounce and we was there 2-3 days.
An ounce of what?
Coke.
Crack?
Coke.
So
yeah.
you were snorting?
Right.
Okay.
And we was there for 4 days and I said, damn, this is why.
Wow.
This is what
everybody's talking about.
Right.
Yeah,
this is why they put their life on the line, owing me money, you know. And
that, I'm sure, was the end of your drug business because you cannot get high on your own supply.
Right. You shouldn't.
You shouldn't. People do it.
You shouldn't, you know. But then at the end of it was heroin, you know. That was my drug of choice, you know.
At the very end. So you did heroin, you did cocaine. Did you ever do crack cocaine? Not really.
No, not really. You know, because I think, you know, crack is a product that you buy off the streets, rocked up. I always got pure cocaine, and I would cook it. I would cook it, yeah, myself.